There is a phenomenon where healthy, sexually active men find themselves unable to perform when it comes to being intimate with a girlfriend or partner. Have you experienced that? If yes, watch this very, very carefully. As anybody would do, you would go get yourself medically checked, but medical exam reveals nothing physically to be wrong, which only leads to more confusion. It is only a review of personal habits that points a finger at the true root of the problem, a habit of watching pornography. Watching pornography is not inherently bad or harmful, but it does have the potential to contribute to real-world sexual problems, particularly when it is a habit frequently indulged. But is there such a thing as porn-induced erectile dysfunction? Let's find out. Is porn good or bad for you? It is difficult to definitely say whether porn is good or bad, but it is definitely a question worth exploring. The first study conducted on porn users was conducted at the Max Planck Institute for Human Development in Berlin, Germany. In completing the study, researchers found a correlation between years of pornography usage and a decrease in gray matter in particular regions of the brain associated with reward sensitivity. Higher levels of porn usage were also correlated with a reduced responsiveness to erotic photographs. A quick reminder about the function of gray matter. The National Center of Biotechnology information, and I quote, "The gray matter through the central nervous system enables individuals to control movement, memory, and emotions. Different areas of the brain are responsible for various functions, and gray matter plays a significant role in all aspects of human life." So when the study says higher levels of porn usage were also correlated with a reduced responsiveness to erotic photographs, what that refers to is that over time, you build up tolerance as to what turns you on. At first, just looking at an erotic image is enough for you to feel aroused and your brain to release dopamine. Over time, however, just an image doesn't do it for you. Then you get into watching porn videos, and that is the moment the downfall begins. A more recent study involving 350 people with sexual compulsions, many of whom were compulsive pornography users, revealed a 26.7% correlation with sexual dysfunction. This study was meant to explore an increase in sexual addiction, but the fact remains that there is a positive correlation between porn usage and sexual dysfunction. An article published by Psychology Today suggests that compulsive use of pornography may lead to disconnection with real-life sexuality. The things that lead a person to become aroused online may not carry over into real life. Porn users start building an exception of how they want their partner to look like a certain body types. Without realizing, you are training your mind to only feel aroused when someone looks the way you see people in porn videos. So first of all, what is erectile dysfunction? Erectile dysfunction is defined as the inability to achieve or maintain an erection firm enough for sex. There are a number of different risk factors and potential causes for this condition, many of which are related to age. Some of the most common causes of ED or erectile dysfunction are related to vascular issues such as poor circulation, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol. For many men, however, ED is not a physical but a mental issue. Men who have experienced an embarrassing sexual event during their youth may experience issues with sexual dysfunction into adulthood. Psychological issues like depression, anxiety, and chronic stress may also play a role. Then, what the hell is porn-induced erectile dysfunction? See, if you're in your mid to late 40s and have ED, then it's something that could be related to an physiological or an age-related issue. But studies have shown that ED is affecting younger and younger men with each passing year. A report published by the Cleveland Clinic states that 40% of men under the age of 40 are affected by erectile dysfunction. Furthermore, that prevalence increases by 5% to 15% as a man's age increases from 40 to 70 years. In essence, frequent use of pornography can change a man's sexual appetite, potentially to the degree that he no longer becomes aroused by real-life sexual interactions. This is the heart of porn-induced erectile dysfunction. Another potential factor that may contribute to erectile dysfunction, particularly in younger men, is porn usage. Another study recently conducted in Italy revealed a correlation between increased pornography usage in teenage boys and an increased rate of sexual anorexia. Sexual anorexia is defined by Healthline as a pathological loss of appetite for romantic sexual interactions. In essence, frequent use of pornography can change a man's sexual appetite, potentially to the degree that he no longer becomes aroused by real-life sexual interactions. Pornography usage contributes to sexual dysfunction because it can alter your perception of sex, can change your desire to only be sexually attracted to the perfect partner, and can even change your sexual appetite to the degree that you no longer become aroused during real-life sexual experiences. Because real sexual encounters don't provide the necessary relief, so you turn to pornography. Unfortunately, this only reinforces your inability to achieve arousal in real-life situations. That too becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. It can leave you feeling lonely as you would avoid relationships because of your porn-induced ED and don't want to face the embarrassment. Slowly you start to feel unworthy of relationships and love, and next thing you know is you start to feel depressed. And what do you do to feel good? You turn to porn again for the instant gratification that your brain releases when you ejaculate. Without even realizing, you put yourself in a loop of self-destruction. How do you overcome porn-induced ED? The good news is, not all is lost. If you're struggling with porn-induced erectile dysfunction, don't lose hope. It may be challenging and it will certainly take time, but it is something you can overcome. Natalie Feingood-Kohlberg, a sex therapist licensed in the United States, suggests that watching pornography perpetuates unrealistic expectations of sex and sexual partners. The first step in overcoming this problem may be to engage in fast from pornography. So what that means is to fast in the sense of not consuming pornography, not watching it. Avoid all forms of pornography material for at least 90 days. NoFap November is around the corner, and there is no better time than now to prepare your mind for this. You can do it. Start with November only and see how much you can push it. Start with getting rid of all the triggers from all your social media platform. Remove, unfollow, delete any such pages that post pictures of anything too revealing. Just like when you diet to lose weight, you don't want to keep chocolates and cakes in the fridge. These are all triggers. Your brain knows it feels good. It will force you to make the wrong choice, and you will find yourself in an internal battle. So kill the fire before it even starts. Watch out for the next week's video, which will be the addition to the further negative effects of porn that you don't even realize, and also how to help yourself. Last thing I want to ask you is, have you ever wondered why 90% of the porn is free? I hope you found this video helpful. I will be making further self-improvement videos on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for watching.